And Fleur joins us. Good morning, Fleur. Thank you so much for sneaking a few minutes. I know you're busy at work this morning, so it's great to have you with us. Look, The Void, it's full of competition, full of stress. Would you ever give it a go yourself?
Well, I mean, me and Ashley were watching it each and every time, and we were tempted ourselves. So we did get involved and we went up there on the platform. So I'm sure you'll see something of that this series, but it was absolutely terrifying standing up there. It's a lot scarier than you think.
Of course it is, and all eyes on you. Working alongside Ashley, it's a bit of a dream, Fleur, isn't he? He's such a great guy, and you make such a wonderful pair.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly, it's been a dream come true, not only to be given such an amazing opportunity, but thankfully me and Ashley actually get on because we only met for the first time on set. So it would have been a nightmare if we didn't like each other.
Slightly awkward. So you're calling yourselves The Flash.
Flash, Fleur and Ash. That one, he actually came up with that one. So I can't take the credit for that. That's all Ashley.
We missed you a tiny bit there, Fleur, but it's Fleur and Ash put together just to get to the shortcut there in case we didn't quite catch it. You're wanting to be the new Ant and Dec, basically.
I mean, they're the benchmark, aren't they? Ant and Dec are the legends of the TV game. They're just amazing. It's effortless. Their chemistry is just so infectious and they're having a good time. And I think that's what comes across.
Of course it does. So, Fleur, what do you make of I'm a Celeb going back to Wales?
Oh, do you know what? For me, I love the show because the concept is just genius. But the jungle in Australia, that's the OG I'm a Celebrity, isn't it, really? I don't think they're going to have the full experience in Wales.
I know, it was interesting because you just sort of associate all the kind of nasty, creepy crawly things with Australia. And I know they ship them into Wales, I have to say. Like, I mean, a creepy crawly is a creepy crawly wherever you are. But I do get, it's still as tense, I think, in Wales. But definitely, I suppose, the heat and the climate, and there's all different elements over there.
Yeah, and knowing that a brown snake could be slithering underneath your hammock at night. I mean, yeah, there's so many dangers that they're not going to experience in the castle, I don't think.
I wouldn't fancy it. Another big juggernaut of a show is, of course, X Factor, Fleur, a huge part of your life, in fact. And we know it's taken a bit of a breather for, well, goodness knows how long. But, I mean, you've got such wonderful memories of that show. It's kind of where it started for you.
Yeah, it is. I had such an amazing experience, the crash course into the music industry, I call it. And I feel like it's become such an essential part of British TV culture. It's been our countdown to Christmas for 17 years. So it is a little bit weird, but I feel like time away from it will cause us to miss it. And then I think there'll be more of an appetite for it in a few years, maybe.
Yeah, and it did. It started so many careers for so many young performers, to be fair, didn't it? So yes, undoubtedly it will come back. I've got to ask you about appearing in Ted Lasso. Oh, Fleur, I love it. I mean, I've watched all of the first series. You're making an appearance. You're a version of, I guess, Laura Whitmore in Ted Lasso's version of Love Island.
Yeah, it's so much fun, honestly. I was standing there, I got to do the dramatic pause and give the results of the vote. Yeah, it was great. Laura Whitmore's got a pretty cool job.
And we're just watching a clip of it there now. For anyone that hasn't seen the series, it's this footballer who's left football and he's gone into Love Island, or the version of.
Yes, exactly. And it was so much fun just being on set and getting to act and present, which I'm actually really enjoying doing. So yeah, two of my passions in one.
That's so fantastic. Look, I'm looking at your beautiful hair, and this has always been a bit of a thing, and I speak as someone with very naturally curly hair as well, Fleur, and it was always something, and I was exactly the same growing up, and I didn't like it, I didn't want it, I did all I could to keep it straight, I still do, but you've really embraced it, and there's something quite liberating about it, isn't there?
Oh, it's amazing. For years, I was straightening it on an ironing board, literally bending over, ironing my hair. I burnt it, I damaged it, I chemically straightened it, I did all sorts to it. And then from about the age of 17, I actually learned to fully embrace my natural hair. And of course, we like to change our hairstyles up every now and then. But I think to just be able to celebrate my natural hair and be able to wear it with pride, yeah, it took me a while, but I finally got there.
You finally got there, yes. So here, you are embarking upon a new challenge with your sister.
Yes, we're taking part in series 2 of Stronger Than Ever with Pro Enamel. I did it last year and they put me through my paces. I did wing walking, I was strapped to a plane and got thrown through the air. I abseiled in a mine and took part in an army assault course. So yeah, this series is going to be quite exciting.
I know. It's so physical. You do have to be a big game for a laugh, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And me and my sister now are going head-to-head in this series, so we're quite competitive.
Right, OK, we'll see. Oh, very good. That'll be an interesting one. How have you adapted these early mornings as well, Fleur? How do you deal with it?
Oh, my goodness. Getting up every morning for Hits Radio breakfast, I have to set 6 alarms. I'm not an early riser, for sure. But once I'm here with James and Matt and we start laughing and we're waking everybody up, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
It's when the first alarm goes, though, that's the pain.
Oh, the pain. No one ever gets used to it. I've spoken to people who've been in radio for 15 years plus, and they say you never get used to that early morning call. So this is it.
Yeah, there's something quite righteous, though, about that feeling like you're the first person up in the world. I do quite like that part of it.
It is great. I mean, I've done my emails this morning, I've done hair and makeup, I've done a radio show, and I've spoken to you all before 10 a.m.
Oh, it's great. Day's work done. Fleur, it's so good to see you. We will all be watching The Void. It continues, of course, on Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on ITV. Have a great day, Fleur. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.